Let's go back to Rosie. He's on the scene of that row home fire in West Baltimore. We now have one confirmed fatality. Rosie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, the fire broke out just before 2 o'clock this morning at the corner of Bruce Street and Saratoga. Take a look behind me. Firefighters are just now getting ready to start clearing out the scene here as they've just about wrapped up their investigation. As we've mentioned, one child was killed in this fire. According to firefighters, when they arrived on the scene at this fire, heavy smoke was pouring out of a second-floor window. When they got here, when they were able to get here, one relative, there were 3 children, I should say 6 people inside the house, 3 adults, 3 children. One of the adults managed to drop one of the children outside of the window to a relative or a neighbor that was downstairs. Firefighters had to go in to get the other 2 children. When they got in, they found the children on the second floor, took them both to shock trauma. One child died at shock trauma. Another child has been taken to Hopkins Pediatric, and that child is listed in critical condition at this point. One firefighter, we've just been told by Fire PIO Ian Brenner, one firefighter was also slightly injured, but he's expected to be okay. According to Ian Brennan with the City Fire Department, he says it was just a terrible scene when firefighters arrived. Here's what he said.
There was one very young child that was dropped from the second floor window into the arms of a neighbor or relative who was transported to hospital but is with family and is fine.
Now let's recap what happened here. 6 people inside the house, 3 adults, 3 children. According to firefighters, when they got to the scene, heavy smoke was coming out of the house. One adult managed to drop one of the children from an upstairs window to the ground. Firefighters had to go in to try to get the other 2 children outside of the house. When they went inside the house, they found the 2 children upstairs. Both were taken to shock trauma. One child died there. Another one was taken to Hopkins Pediatric, where that child remains in critical condition. The only good news out of this is the child that was dropped from the window is expected to be just fine and has already been given back to their family. Once again, just a terrible morning here in West Baltimore. We'll continue to follow the story and have an update for you in about a half hour. Reporting live, Roosevelt Leftwich, ABC 2 News.